Hey, what's up guys? It's time to listen to some music today. And JBL is a company that makes some really cool speakers. And their new model, JBL Pulse 3, is not an exception. So let's check it out. The Pulse 3 is a mix of a speaker and a cool lava lamp. The cylindrical design have you seen before, and it looks awesome. And when you first get it in your hand, can you feel the weight and the quality feels premium. On the top and the bottom do you have the passive radiators. The material on top part is some kind of a plastic, but can easily be mistaken for glass, as it sounds and feels like glass. So overall do you get a first good impression of both the design and the quality. As I said, so do you feel the weight when you get it in your hand? It weighs 1.76 pounds or 800 grams. So it weighs some if you're going to bring it with you, but can be sure worth it, as it's a wireless speaker and even rugged built. It's waterproof, IPX7, so it will survive some adventures. You can submerge it for 30 minutes in up to 1 meter, and it's even floating, so do you have it in a pool party and it's fast down to the water, so is it no problem. It both survives the water and it even floats, so you easily can pick it up and continue the party. On the back side we have all the controls and connections. We have 5 indicator lights for showing the battery power. We also have the power button and some control and connection buttons. The only thing that I feel missing here is the volume buttons are not lit up, so they can be hard to find in dark environments. So it would be nice if they were either backlit or raised up, so we more easily can find them. And when you press the volume buttons, do you get an indicator light that indicates the volume. One quite cool thing is the Connect Plus. With this can you connect over 100 JBL Connect Plus enabled speakers, so you can play the same music on all the speakers. This would be really cool to test out. When it comes to Bluetooth, so can you connect up to 2 smartphones or tablets, so they easily can take turn playing music. And when you press the Bluetooth pairing button, so do you get a blue light that indicates Bluetooth. And this is a small light effect that you can see more of, as I show you later on. If we take a look at the connection, so do we have a 3.5mm audio output and a micro USB port, so no USB-C port yet, but hopefully do we see that in the future models. And now to one of the main features of this speaker, the light. It produces a 360 degrees atmospheric light show where you can have a bunch of different patterns that you can choose from. You can either change the pattern by the light show button or get the JBL Connect app where you can get some extra features. Here can you not just change the pattern, you can even take a picture of a color that you want a specific pattern should have. You can even change the brightness if you like to have a more dim light. If you for some reason don't want to have the light on, can you even just turn it off and just use it as an ordinary speaker. And as I mentioned before, so can you connect up many JBL Connect Plus speakers to what they call party mode. But you can also set up 2 speakers in stereo mode, so you can separate the left and right sound, and in that way can you even use them as desktop speakers. I must say that the sound that comes out from it is quite impressive, 360 degrees sound, so you get good sound from all directions. It will not replace your audio system at home, but for being a speaker in this size and wireless, so it's quite good. But it will be fun to test out how good it can sound if you have a couple of speakers. But here are some sound examples. And with its 6000 mAh battery, do JBL say that it can play for 12 hours, but 7 to 8 hours with average use is what you can expect. Charging is done with a micro USB. And when you plug it in, so do you get a green light that indicates that you are charging. But it takes 4.5 hours to charge. So here would be nice with some fast charging, so you easily can be fast up and running. What you also can do is take calls from your speaker, so you can use it as a speakerphone, and as long as you're not too far away from the speaker, it works fine. But the further away you go, the less does the caller seems to hear you. And for you who like voice assistants like Siri and Google Now, can you with a simple button press activate assistance and ask questions? What's the weather in New York?
It's 17 degrees and partly cloudy in New York City.
So the speaker has many functions. It's not the best on everything, but it handles the things you can do very well. So my overall impression of this relatively small speaker is that it is really good for its size. So for you who need a Bluetooth speaker that can do a lot of things, can this be a really good alternative? And now it's time for me to go and play some music, so I'll see you in the next one. Hey, and yes, don't forget to like and subscribe.